So, the story of mana, okay? I'm still talking about mana, the alchemical. There is actually a story in Hinduism where the Templars went to um, Hindus, um, Buddhists, Hebrews, Gnostic, Jews, and other Christianities, other ones. I'm talking about ancient teachings. I'm not talking about the modern day teachings because the ancient teachings are way different than the modern day teachings that they're pushing out now. Completely different. So basically, there was a story about King Solomon. If you know who King Solomon is, there was a rumor that he would go around flying in his flying disc, to go visit the queen, another queen that he was in love with, infatuated with. And when I looked it up, I was like, what? This guy was on a carpet. Who else is on a carpet? The Disney movie Aladdin. He flies on a magic carpet. He gets all his wishes and rewards. He changes his life completely using a genie. He becomes like a king. He manifests riches and gold and money and completely changes his life. And Sophia saying that she transformed herself into the tree of wisdom and knowledge. And she also resembles our soul. We have that piece of spark of her inside of us. The movie Avatar. When they take their hair from the top of their crown and they put it into the tree, they say they're connecting with their goddess in their life. And that when you die, you go to the tree and you're reborn again. It's in the movies, guys. The Matrix, Terminator. It's in the movies. All these things are metaphors. And they've been right in our face this whole time. Right in our faces. So now you know why they really want gold. Now you know why the settlers really invaded the tribes. Now you know how to activate your chakras and become divine. Now you know why the churches twisted the whole story around about Mary Magdalene and Jesus and the resurrections, the disciples, everything. They even said that they took Jesus into the caves, and for them they were fasting, and that he was in there raising the dead. He was using gnosis to awaken people. That's what he was doing. He was basically helping people align their chakras, connecting with their soul, their Christos, their activation in their third eye. He wasn't literally bringing people back from the dead. He was aligning people. He was awakening people. In Buddhism, in Hinduism, in cultures all over the world, they talk about activating yourself, enlightenment, your chakras. That's what he was really doing. He knew the secrets of that. And the church didn't like the fact that he was telling people that. Because if you're telling people that they're already God and they can activate themselves and they're already connected to the divine, they don't need a middleman from the church to help them to connect to God. Church didn't like that. now you know the truth. And in the episode that I watched, and the Knights of Templar, they have artifacts all over the world. Just like National Treasure. If you ever seen that movie where they leave certain clues everywhere, they have them everywhere. I live here in Tucson, Arizona, and they literally found a cross with symbolism on it. And people, oh, maybe this is Hebrew, maybe this is Greek, maybe this is this, maybe it's that. Even in old architectures, oh, it might be alien, it might be this, it might be that. It was always from the Knights of Templar trying to leave clues for us humans to find out. Even in the church, Notre Dame, they show Madonnas, which, women's like Sophia, and the alchemical chemistry inside the structures. Talking about mana, talking about alchemy, talking about awakening, talking about you being divine. They had statues representing Sophia, Isis, even the picture of Mary Magdalene holding Jesus. The original one is actually her holding Jesus, but she's nursing him. So if she's the soul, he's the godlike activation, and mana is what activates you. He's suckling on her. So it's telling you, hello. And I found out mana, you can find it in sea salt, Celtic sea salt, and Himalayan salt. I found out that some spiritual people will actually take some of the salt and stick it under their tongue in order to heal themselves, in order to keep themselves healthy. It does a lot of things for your body. And they noticed if you take one of those little grains of sea salt, it kind of looks like a cube. And if you were to undo that cube, it makes a cross. It makes a cross. And what does the cross represent? Dying, letting go of your old self, and resurrecting into your godlike state, into your new self. And that's in churches everywhere, all over the world. People have crosses or symbolism. Even the Ankh. The Ankh is a cross, but it's also the shape of a womb, symbolizing the divine feminine and the masculine feminine. Mana, awakening into yourself, into divine. I'm telling you, if you want to learn more, watch the Knights of Templar on the Gaia channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay woke. Keep learning. Keep seeking. Like Yeshua said, seek, seek,